What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm doing my second vlog. This one's going to be more of an evidence vlog. I thought that it would be pretty cool to focus on just the evidence on this one. I can put the images right up there for you. I can put the audio right there for you. And I can describe it to you real time. It's a lot easier than typing it up. I can tell you more about it. I can tell you what to listen for. I can point stuff out. It's kind of like an in-between almost on a Ghost Hunters episode and just a paranormal website that has their evidence on it. I've been going to the Stanley a bunch lately, of course, and this is some of the evidence I've gotten. I've had a lot of crazy experiences, and this one that I'm talking about with you guys primarily today is one of the cooler cases that I've been on in my life. So this is my investigation of the concert hall at the Stanley Hotel. It was private. It was just me and Callie, the resident ghost hunter at the Stanley. It was just the two of us on September 25th. We started around 9 o'clock at night. This first clip I'm going to play for you is when we were sitting in the concert hall, in the main section on the stage, and we were listening for multiple different sounds. The bangs, they're alright. I can cut some of those out. They're not necessarily paranormal. They're not necessarily great to show as evidence. They wouldn't make the cut. This one was weird. It was about 42 minutes into the investigation since I'd hit record on my audio. And we hear the sound that sounds like almost as if someone was trying to get in the door. We got up, we checked, we went outside, we looked around. We couldn't see anyone. Is there the possibility that somebody might have gently rattled the door and then ran around the side of the building? Yes. So I can't be sure that this is anything conclusive. But what's interesting is that if it was just some looky-loo trying to get in the building, trying to see if the concert hall was open, I think they would have rattled it more, because there's actually a clip that I'll play right after this of someone actually trying to see if the door is open. And it's a lot louder noise, it goes on a little bit longer, and as soon as we got outside, he was still out there. So I'm leaning toward the fact that it wasn't somebody messing with us, it wasn't somebody trying to get in. I think it might have actually been paranormal. It was a great way to start the night.
Yeah. There's gotta be out on the porch.
And this is the clip of someone actually trying to get in, probably another 30 minutes after. Now this was one of the cooler experiences of the night. We started to hear right above us while we were in Paul's room, which is where the concert hall dance floor was, the sound of footsteps. And they started slowly. The first time that it happened for maybe 20 or 30 seconds. It happened about 20 or 30 minutes later with more of a footstep kind of sound. The first time we heard it, it sounded more like something rolling, as if almost like a wheel or rubber wheel. And you could hear it rolling back and forth. So this clip, you can't hear the footsteps so much, but you can definitely hear that same kind of rolling sound, very faint.
Karl.
The shuffling.
This.
The squeaking of the floor. Hear it?
I heard that too. Are you kidding me?
No.
You gotta be kidding me.
The hell is that?
I've got like tears in my eyes. That was like footsteps.
Very slow,
Very
like squeaky
slow.
tennis shoes.
No, like heavy. So that the floor squeaked.
We heard kind of a creaking sound with it that actually sounded more like footsteps, but that didn't pick up on the audio. It's just more of the rolling sound. And this got me really excited because I was thinking, hey, this means that there's actually somebody up there. There's nobody up there. We know that the building's secure. It's locked. Nobody can get in without us knowing. And we're hearing the sound of almost footsteps up above us. So then 30 minutes later, it happens again. Remarkable. This time it actually sounded like someone walking very slowly, very carefully right on up above us. What we could actually make out in person was the sound of the creaking of the floorboards underneath as it took slow steps, actually moving from one place to another. What you can hear on the audio is more of just the thump sound of footsteps without the creaking. So you're missing that again just like the last one, but this one's even clearer that it's actually footsteps being heard. I'm going to play it for you as a longer clip. We hear the sound of footsteps. And then far off we hear kind of a crash sound, almost like a door was closing. And so we thought to ourselves, we need to see and make sure that nobody's up there. We get up to leave. We step over my recorder, which I had set up in front of the metal strip in the doorway. It had been sitting there for an hour and a half without any problems, falling over or anything like that. We step cleanly over it. We walk the whole way down to the end of the hallway, which is a good another 40 feet. We walk past another metal strip and a set of double doors. And we heard this metallic crash sound. Just about jumped out of our skin. I've never felt that scared in a single instant ever before in my entire life. Scared the crap out of me. I do swear on the recording. It's very intense. I felt what felt like almost electricity go through my whole back because it frightened me so much. It sounded like someone had stepped on the metal right 5 feet behind us, and it almost sounded angry, like in the same way that, slam down, loud metal sound, like saying, get out, go away. And it scared the crap out of me. I've never had anything happen quite like that before in investigation. My nerves are already up because I'm excited about these possible footsteps. And then we hear this loud bang right behind us. You can tell on the audio that I'm scared. But we think that it's right behind us. But then when we go back, about 5 minutes later, after checking to make sure nobody was in the building, we notice that my recorder is laying down on the metal, as if someone had knocked it over, pushed it over. So I'm going to play it all for you in sequence. You'll hear the footsteps first. You'll hear the crash. We decide to get up. You hear me step over the recorder. You hear us walk down the hallway. And then you hear the recorder fall over. I'm going to play it with the actual audio screen up so that you can see when the crash is coming, so that if you are listening on headphones, you can take them off so that your ears don't get blown out, because they will. It's a very, very, very loud sound. And I'll try to tone it down just a little bit on the actual playback. So take a listen. It's probably about 30-40 seconds long.
Those blew me away. I think it might be the time of the night too, but those blew me away more than the door closing my face. That was in a whole different spot.
Yeah. Voice.
Noticed it twice. It sounded like a door opening or something. Way far away.
Then maybe we should go check and be sure that it's not, because it's not a regular security guard. But you gotta go with me. I know I can't do the.
Stuck over in my ear.
Since it's not a regular security guard, I just want to be sure that he's not in here, because I don't want to scare him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something just walked on that. It was this. So
No,
we
it
just
was
walked
further
on
away,
this.
wasn't it?
Huh?
Was it further away?
No, it was this.
Definitely a weird experience. Very interesting. Not sure what to make of it, but it was interesting to have multiple events in succession leading up. You've had footsteps, you had crashes that may or may not have been moving something upstairs, and then moving something downstairs. This is a high period of activity. So then after we come back, we get kind of a weird sound from far off. It's not a bang. It almost sounds like a woman screaming. And we thought that it might have just been somebody outside, maybe some drunk or something like that. But it doesn't have quite the same tone as it normally does when it comes from outside. I've spent hours upon hours in the Stanley. We got kind of a good idea what's coming outside. We can't explain it. Could have been something mechanical? Possibly. Could have been something supernatural? Possibly. I'll let you guys decide. What's up, guys? I'm cutting into my own vlog. I'm from the future. It's great. They have pie. It's really wonderful. It's 2 in the morning and I should have gone to bed an hour ago, but I really wanted to shoot this and get this done. Pretty much it wound up that I have too much evidence and too much talking to put in for one single vlog. I appreciate you guys watching. I thought there's some really cool stuff here. I might have a little bit more later. I cut out a lot of stuff here, a lot of bangs, even some voices, some of the smaller things, not so big for us on the investigation. And I might put those in a later blog. I might kind of talk about them different. I've got some different ITC stuff that I got with the Shack Hack that I'd really like to show you guys, but I just ran out of time on this blog. And I might have some more stuff on some future evidence that I have yet to go over. So I'm going to look at that first before I build that vlog. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. Definitely leave comments below. Like it if you like it in the other corner. And subscribe up above if this is on my blog. Just look around the scenery because it's pretty nice here. I like it a lot. But thank you for watching. Check out the next video. I hope you liked it, and we'll see you guys again soon. All right, bedtime. Thank God.